Hi, YouTube. Well, today I wanted to talk a little bit about why I think feminism is a very, very dangerous and dark female supremacist gender inequality and partiality movement. I think it's all about trying to bring down men, completely cripple them, and make them second class citizens of society. Um, it wasn't originally about that. I'm going to go ahead and say that now. I think it made a lot of strides that are good, but I just want to say that the modern flavors that have developed over time, and the fact that we're just not stopping when the times changed, uh, that's that's the supremacist movement that has formed out of it. And it's sad, but too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. I guess that's just how it works. But if you look at it, feminism, it's kind of like the KKK, really. You know, the Blackyarchy has oppressed the Southerners and so bad that we have to round them all up and attack them. Or the Jewyarchy was so bad that it oppressed the Germans so bad that they had to round them up and go after them. That's kind of the sentiment that I think feminism is pushing. The same kind of thing with patriarchy. Everything is for the men's blame. Um, yes, there was a time and a place when men had to be in control of the family to protect women. That's why the traditional systems have existed for survival. They had to pass on those genes, and guess what? The people who weren't like that didn't pass those on. We now have societal constructs that are in place that do not make feminism even required. Nevertheless, any sort of male dominance, it's not necessary. And we haven't had it for a while. This equal pay for equal work stuff, they base this on studies that have to do with what a person's lifelong pay is. They don't count maternity leaves and stuff like that, as they don't openly talk about that. Well, that's what causes the problem. If you're going to take the lifetime average of somebody's pay and then compare it to a man, well, a man doesn't take several months off to take care of a child, or different issues to do with feminine issues. And just other things when women aren't necessarily as finding their self provision as necessary when they choose to, for example, marry somebody, and just take time to take care of the children or whatever it might be. There could be a million and one reasons, but it's a bunch of nonsense. It's a bunch of hooey that just keeps perpetuating a lie. No, women are paid the same as men. In fact, maybe more. They actually paid for crimes at a smaller sentence than men for the same crime. There's a lot of issues that are just nonsense. But that's how feminism has slowly seeded itself into society, and academia supports it in a lot of cases. Journalists support it very heavily, I found, and it's very sickening that we have continued to fall down this path. Um, my denouncing that does not make me a misogynist. I absolutely love women. I adore them. And yes, I do adore sexual activities with them. For those who have said that on my comments before, because I talked about sex, and so suddenly I'm a male slut. So, yes, I'm a male slut. Okay? I don't find the word slut bad. Y'all are the one who find it bad. And yes, I'm from Texas. I said y'all. But yes, you find it bad. Okay? Oh my goodness, it's a horrible word. Okay, why don't you just get over it? You should have been the one who gets over it. You're the one who has to get over your problems. You can't listen to people. They just talk a bunch of crap. Especially when they're saying things like that, which have absolutely no intellectual substance whatsoever. They're just telling you that you should be shamed for something. Well, no, I do like women sexually, and I intend to continue to. That's kind of why we're here. And had your father not done something with your mommy, yeah, yeah. So I think your daddy liked women for that reason too, and I think your mommy liked men for that reason, at least to the degree that she could at least go through that process. So yeah, feminism is just a supremacist movement. And if you can't see that, then I'll make a follow-up video anytime you want. We can go further in discussing why it's a bunch of absolute supremacist nonsense. You guys just want to act like it's not because it helps you. You're trying to take advantage. You know, some men try to use feminism as a tool to actually get more sex. A lot of them do. Some women simply try to use it as a tool to keep in control of all the situations around them. And some of them are very, very scared that things are going to happen to them. But for those trying to take advantage of other people, I'm going to say this a lot in my series, shame on you. The deepest possible shame on you, because you are the lowest kind of low. To do what you do is absolutely disgusting. And slut shaming could never compare, because slut shaming was never wrong, or slutting around and having fun. At least in my opinion, I don't see how human nature was ever wrong in the first place. But acting like a control freak and trying to take somebody else's rights away to benefit yourself, that was never even human. So, take it easy.